everyone. So I'm Nathalie Jane Pongase, and now we will be talking about the CMO number 22 to 2010 of Bureau of Customs. Let's get started. So today we will introduce about the glossary of terms. So the meaning of the glossary of terms is that the glossary should contain definitions for terms in the main text that may be unfamiliar or unclear to the average reader. So it means that it explains some words that may be unfamiliar of the reader. So let's have first the ballast. It is a heavy cargo which is loaded on board a vessel or aircraft merely for the purpose of making it steady to enable it to navigate in the event of scarcity of other cargo. So this one in the picture is the example of ballast. So first in discharging cargo, they are loading ballast water at source port. So they load water. Then the second, when the cargo is holding empty, so the ballast tanks full during voyage, so during shipment. Then the third one, the loading cargo of discharging of ballast water at destination point, or they are discharging now the water because they arrive at destination port. So the last one is the ballast tanks empty during voyage. So in order for them na kanang mabalance ang vessel, so they need to have this ballast. And also trivia, like sa sinauna or in history, they use some rocks or sands in order for the vessel or boat nga mabalance siya. So next one we have berth. So berth is the part of pier or wharf that is occupied by a vessel or any place in which a vessel may lie at anchor or at the dock. So in particular, more siya ganang parking area sa kanang isa ka vessel. So in this picture, this is one of the example of berth. So there, pwede sila maka-stop and also pwede makuan ang para dili makuan nilang anchor. So kanang basically kani siya kay lam gini siya nga dapit kay kanang mura siya kuan na siya kanang parkingan sa mga boat. So that's it. So we have next here bill of lading. So it is a transport document for ocean freight issued by shipping lines, carriers, and international freight forwarders or non-vessel operating common carrier. So in this picture, this is the example of bill of lading. So it is a document which is issued by mga shipping lines and other international freight. So next one is the break bulk cargo. So it is a non-containerized cargo which is grouped or consolidated for shipment and broken down or subdivided into unitized cargo such as in pallets or packed in bags or boxes. So in this picture we can see that wala siya gi-container because like same ra sila nga cargo. So it is called break bulk cargo, like dinaghan siya ba. Pero so no need na siya mag-containerize. So next is the bulk cargo. So this one they have difference in break bulk cargo kay like kanang na nagid siya like categorized na gid siya like lain na gid siya gisudlan. So it is a liquid or dry goods shipped in bulk, not packed or bundled in separate units. Include commodities that are loose or in mass and required to be pumped, shoveled, scooped, grabbed, or fork loading or during loading or unloading. So it means nga kanang dili siya dapat may usa like naa siya kanang na siya iya nga category bitaw like nga. So next one is the cargo manifest. A declaration of the entire cargo, the object of which is to furnish the customs officer with a list to check against, to inform our revenue officer what goods are being brought into the country, and to provide a safeguard against goods being brought into this country on a vessel and smuggled ashore. So, in this picture, you can see nga, mo ni siya ang document nga i i-check sa mga customs officer if what are the goods that were imported and exported to the country. So unsay mga goods ang sud sa isa ka vessel, so mo ni sila ang gamiton nila nga document. So next one is the customs clearance. So it means the accomplishment of the customs formalities necessary allow goods to enter for home use, warehousing, transit, or transshipment, or to be exported or placed under another customs procedure. So customs clearance means you have the documents in sa mga need nimo nga i-send nga documents in order for you na maka-transfer ka sa imong mga cargo, sa imong um, mga products nga need nimo i-import or i-export. So this one also in customs clearance it is kung asa ka dapat kanang ma-verify nimo tanan imong documents para maka-enter siya sa mga warehousing, sa mga transshipment. So that's it. So next one is the coastwise ports. Are such domestic ports as are open to coastwide trade only. These include all ports have ports and places not ports of entry. So this one, in this picture, this is the example of coastwise ports. So dili siya ang port of entry, and also this is only used for mga trade or mga products from domestic Russia. So next is the container freight station. Means normally a warehouse or a transit shed adjacent to the container yard used for sorting and storage of container cargo both for import and export. So in this picture you can see nga daghan kay mga container. So yes, it is a container yard wherein there are the cargos or mo ni siya ang mahimong storage sa mga cargo nga need pa i-import or i-export. So next is the containerized cargo. So a cargo stuffed inside a container van with the external dimensions and ratings enumerated in Series 1 of ISO 668976, which are specially designated to facilitate ready handling, particular their transfer from one mode of transport to another without intermediate reloading. So containerized cargo are kanang dili na siya need nimo nga kanang i-unload pa, so they are ready to be shipped and ready to imported or exported, so no need na siya nga kanang mag-check pa because these are already in a sealed container and or mga kanang products nga kanang already checked na, so ready na siya for transport. So next is the van or the van. It's the transfer of cargo from one container to another container. So this one, as you can see in the picture, nagkuha siya sa isa ka cargo and need na siya i-transfer to another cargo. So that's what we call the van. Next is dry dock. Means a dock from which the water can be temporarily excluded in order to effect repairs to hulls and keels of ship or vessels. So as you can see, meron nila giparking ang vessel in which there's no water intended, and also kanang they I think this is need to be kanang checked if okay ra ba ang vessel, if there's any any um any machines or kwan nga need pa nila i-repair. So next is the in cargo. It is entrusted shipment of merchandise or articles from abroad. So in cargo, it is where they trust a vessel or a shipping lines na kanang that can import their products or their cargos to another country. Also, those cargoes are from abroad or international cargoes. Next is hatch. So, an opening in ship's deck through which cargo can be lowered. So, as you can see in the picture, mao ni siya ang kanang sudlan bitaw sa mga cargo dila sa ubos, which is kanang makover ra siya and also kanang mapunta siya sa kinaubsan and dili kay siya kanang makita sa kanang ibabaw. So this one kay mo ni siya ang kanang agianan bitaw pado kanang for the containerized cargo or pwede pod kanang mga break bulk cargo which is used for a cover. So next is a load port survey. So a report issued by an accredited cargo surveying company or ACSC for bulk or break bulk cargo to be imported into the Philippines. The report shall be submitted to the Bureau of Customs directly from ACSC in a secure electronic format. So this is the example um, of the report that needs to be submitted to the Bureau of Customs for those accredited cargo or of surveying company. So, kani siya, may-use ni siya sa mga bulk cargo or break bulk cargo. So, next is the moor. Moor means to secure a vessel alongside the berth by means of mooring ropes. So, as you can see in the picture, naani siya sa mga port like kanang butanganan nila sa rope or something like ang uban na kay mga stone kanang or mga metal like for them nga kanang mabalance bitaw ang ship so or ang vessel. So next is the port of entry. So is a domestic port open to both foreign and coastwise trade. The term includes principal ports of entry and sub-ports of entry. A principal port of entry is the chief port of entry of the collection of district. So this one is the example of port entry of Batangas. So there it can be kanang dira bitaw kanang mo check sila sa mga documents or sa mga products or sa mga cargos that need to be imported or pwede po siya kanang sa mga passengers dila nila i-check yung mga documents nila or mga tickets so ano siya. And then next is the quay quay, a landing place of pier usually of solid construction where vessels berth to load and unload cargo. So in this picture you can see that ilahang kanang way of to where they load or unload their cargo is a kanang cement bitaw siya. So mo na siya ang kanang some of some of the place nga usually kanang ilang butanganan para sa kanang ma-unloadan or kanang ma-load ng mga cargo. So diri na siya kanang ilang ibutang daan bitaw. So next is the saloon stores. So supplies listed as such words which are intended for sale on board a vessel or aircraft. So this one is an example of lower saloon stores. So wherein they can, and I think in my own opinion, where they can relax or something in a vessel which is there are like supplies. So that's it. Next is the C-stores. Articles, especially foodstuffs such as food, wine, cigarettes, for use or consumption only of the passenger and crew on board the vessel or aircraft upon its voyage. So C-stores, there they have the foodstuffs. They stock mga stock nila like mga food, wine, and cigarettes. So anything that is essential for the passengers and crew on vessel. So next one is the ship store. So it consists of spare equipment such as chains, anchor, and the likes necessary for the safe navigation of ship. So this one is like um a store nga kanang where they can put their essential needs for the ship or kanang like for safety or purposes kanang para if anything happens na sila kanang mga alternate nga kanang mabuhat or napa sila kanang mga equipments nga pwede ma-repair nila ang if anything well happens to the ship. So next is the ship side permit. Authority issued by the collector of customs or his or her authorized representative for the customs inspector assigned on a vessel to allow the discharge of cargoes specified on the permit at shipside and to lighters under guard. So shipside permit, it is a permit where authority issued by the collector of customs or his or her representative. This one it allows the cargo to be discharged already. So this permit it has to be presented for you to discharge the cargoes. So next is the special ship side permit. So they have differences, but um it's special. So the one is shipside permit and this one is the special shipside permit. So when cargoes do not belong to the regular shipside cargoes, the broker and or consignee has to get authority from the collector of customs prior to the processing and approval by the entry processing divisions. So if there is a cargo in the vessel nga kanang wala siya nabilong kanang sa kana nga destination, they have to like call or they have to contact a broker or consignee that has the authority to collect from the collector of customs so that they can process and they can have the approvals and entering the processing division. So next is the stripping. Unloading of all goods or cargoes from a container. So as you can see in the picture, there are cargoes or goods that are already unloaded. So this stripping is way of nang ipagawas na ang mga goods or mga cargoes from a container. So means nga naabot na siya sa iyang specified destination. So next is the stuffing. So filling a container with goods or cargoes. So stuffing, it has an empty container which is you have which is not dira na design. For example, na kay imong cargoes and then you are giingnan ka nga dira ni put sa kana nga container imong cargo. So by that ang mga kanang stuff they will be filling those container with those goods and cargoes. So next is the transit cargo. So article arriving at any port from another port or place noted in the carrier's manifest destined for transit, transshipment to another local port or to a foreign port. So this one it's like transshipment or like arriving any port from another port or place noted in the carrier's manifest. So ni arrive ka sa isa ka local port, then in your distant port or distant foreign port in which gikan ka sa isa ka lain nga port, then you then like for example na ka ng mga tragedy or any whether nga kanang or weather happening. So this one the transit cargo, it is already your distant port, so mo na ni siyang imong distant wherein you can unload your cargos already. So the so includes every sort of boat, craft, or other artificial contrivance used or capable of being used as means of transportation on water. So vessels or muna siya ang barko, like this one, like in the picture. You can see pwede na siya mo'y magkanang kuan sa mga cargo, mag-transfer, mag-import, mag-export. Also like mga kanang boat for kanang transportation, like mga pwede siya malod og mga passengers, or and also any means of transportation on water. So we have here the annexes, wherein it is usually a stand alone that offers additional information or any information contained in the documents, or it's more like supporting without your supporting inside that document. So here are the annexes of CMO number 22/2010 of Customs Administration of Bureau of Customs. So annexes form number BOC OPM form number 1. So the title is the general permit. BOC OPM form number 2, the clearance of vessel to a foreign port. BOC OPM form number 3, clearance of customs inspector assigned on board. BOC OPM form number 4, inspector's certificate of last cargo. Discharge container. BOC OPM form number 5, container discharging report. BOC OPM form number 6, pier or shipside discharging report. BOC OPM form number 7, assignment order. BOC OPM form number 8, checklist. BOC OPM form number 9, oath of entering vessel from foreign port, and BOC OPM form number 10, oath of master to manifest in clearance for a foreign port. BOC OPM form number 11, oath of master to foreign vessel clearance without passengers. For BOC OPM form number 12, outward forward manifest. BOC OPM form number 13, customs inspector after operation report. BOC OPM form number 14, inward foreign manifest. BOC OPM form number 15, record of vessel boarding. BOC OPM form number 16, shipside permit. So those are in annexes. You can find that it's like kanang mga compressed na nga mga kanang what are the details of the articles or the document. So pwede ka dito mo check if you have any further kanang nakay-check nga nang like confused ka, so pwede ka dito mag-check sa annexes for any shortcut without. So thank you for listening.